Hey guys, welcome to Project Metal Music's YouTube channel with your host Elion, and we are here with the brilliant Mike from Steel Rhino. So, welcome, Mike.
Thank you. Thank you.
Could you introduce yourself and what you do within the band?
Mike from Steel Rhino, the founder and the drummer of the band. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, so let's dive into some questions. So, as a kid, what were you listening to?
The first band was it was a little bit mixed, but will say it's Kiss. Kiss was the first really big band that I listened to, and I pretty much got stuck on Kiss, and he's still a big Kiss fan. So yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So, who actually got you into music? Was it a family member or a school friend or somebody, or was it completely on your own?
Yeah, I don't know really exactly, but I think it was my grandmother uh, who bought my first drum set at a Christmas present. My parents wasn't too happy to that I got a drum kit at a Christmas present, but
Yeah.
yeah, that was the start. And then my grandfather he were because I was playing it in a what you call it, like a school orchestra, like that, like a community big band almost. And my grandpa was sitting there every class and listening and sleeping when we played. So yeah, it's my grandparents who has almost got me into the music and pushed me to go my way in the music.
Yeah, cool. So, who actually inspired you to become a drummer or a musician?
Yeah, I would say Peter Criss, of course, in Kiss. Uh, but but now on later days it's like Eric Singer from Kiss and Tommy Lee from Motley Crue and a lot of German drummers, power metal bands like Halloween, Danny Lövel, and yeah, it's a lot of drummers. Uh, but the first one I would say was Peter Criss because he was the cat man and he had a cool drums and a cool play set. So yeah, I think he was the first. But I think like almost like every people that sees a musician, he sees them like maybe a guitarist or a singer. And I think maybe if I like when I saw maybe the Swedish band Europe, Jan Novum on guitar made me okay. I'm gonna wow, that's really cool to play an instrument. Um, and yeah, and of course Kiss, Paul Stanley, and Gene Simmons and Ace Frehley and all those guys. So yeah, but I think Peter Criss is it's the answer on the
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, cool. So, what were you in any bands prior to Steel Rhino?
I was playing in a band called Dirty Passion from Malmö, Sweden. We toured a lot in England and Europe and all that. But then we broke up, and I'm right now playing for By Bang in Sweden, and I also have my project Steel Rhino right now.
Cool. Cool. So, what were you? So, what's the band? What has the band been up to? Especially over these last, say, a couple of years or so.
Yeah, the band started in 2021. So the band is pretty much in the startup stage. We released our self-titled album last year in August, and got pretty good reviews and pretty big fans that like the CD and songs and all that. Was some magazines and some radios that had Steel Rhino album as top 10 best album 2021. So yeah, it was really a really cool thing. And right now we are like riding on the wave, if you say like that, of the success of the first album. So we like trying to find the right way to go with the album and finding the right structure to build the brand Steel Rhino, and really see what people want of Steel Rhino. So yeah, so we like we're taking it with we're taking it pretty slow, but I think it's better to go slow than uh, stress, and it will die in a couple of months. So yeah, I think that's yeah. So we're just taking taking some rest from the recording of the last album, and and sitting sitting back in our chairs right now and just watch what's happening to the album and planning some new stuff.
Cool. Cool. Could you tell us a little bit about what a little bit about the album that you released last year?
Yeah, uh, it's uh, it's 11 songs. It's a pretty it's pretty much 80s. It was, you can say like this, it was an album that I had in my head. So I uh, I wrote everything on the of the music, and I have a friend who's a really good guitar player. So he was here and and he translated my singing to guitars uh, and guitars and bass and all that. And I have a friend who is a really awesome lyric writer. So he wrote some lyrics, and then I had Herbie Langhans from Avantasia and Firewind, sang all the songs. So yeah, it's a really killer album. It's a pretty much, some people say it's like 80s vibe, except Ido, like those bands. Uh, I would say it's almost like a mix of American Manowar and some German accept, like a pretty much straightforward heavy metal. Yeah, it's a really cool
Yeah.
album. I'm really glad about the album. It went out pretty good. Uh, yeah, it's really awesome.
Yeah. Cool. Got a question from one of my moderators. He asks, will the band be touring and promoting new singles from the album?
Uh, Maybe, if I say so. Uh,
Yeah.
the band will. The band is really, if I say like this, it's more like a project right now. Uh, the the big dollar question is, will Steel Rhino be touring? I hope so. I really hope so. But it will possibly be then next year. We're checking on something to maybe have something next year. About new singles, I can't say too much, but there is something going on some newer things. Absolutely.
Cool. Cool. So, if you did decide to go out touring, would you be doing a Europe tour? Uh, going to like say North America, do like full North American tour, or even down to South Africa?
Yeah, good question. My my first goal is to like uh, be be touring in Europe because it's easier. And now with all the border controls and all the artists, what you call it, need to to come and play, the visa and all that. It's not possible to. It needs so much money to get a band to a country this day, and I am not interested in pay and play. I want to do like, if someone wants Steel Runner to come, we will see if we can fix it. Absolutely. But right now I'm thinking of Europe. England is a really good land to play in. Germany also, Spain, France. I would love to play in Tokyo, in Japan. That would be awesome. And then I have heard from some other people that Steel Rhino is getting a little bit hype in America, on the West Coast. So yeah, who knows? It would be awesome to play some gigs in America, and yeah, and play in the big places there and all that. Because people say that when they hear Steel Rhino, they hear like this stadium rock, like some stadium band. So it would be awesome to like play a stadium. I know you don't maybe put the stadium bands on no a new band on a stadium directly, but I think we could really do it really good. So yeah.
Yeah, cool, cool. Are you writing any new material for like a new EP or a new album?
Yeah, like I said, I can't say too much right now, but there is new things going on. Uh, there are new things going on, and I will say like this: there is new songs popping up in my head every day. A new album. Yeah, if I should do anything new, it should be a new album also. I will not do a EP, because I think EP you can do later on. But I think if you are a new band with commitment to do greater things, you need to release an album. But I can't say any more about that. But I can say that there is new things coming up. More info will come later on. But yeah, it's bubbling in the Steel Rhino camp. I can say like that.
Cool, cool. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Where can people find Steel Rhino? Have you got like a Twitter account or a Facebook or Instagram? That's
Yeah,
everything.
we have everything. I don't think we have Twitter. We don't have TikTok. That I know by fact. But we have Instagram, we have Facebook, we have a website. Uh, we are located on Spotify, on Apple Music, on everything. So you can find Steel Rhino on your normally streaming services, and YouTube and all those places also.
Cool, cool. Speaking of Doug,
Yeah,
he's in the chat. So massive thank you to Doug for
yeah,
setting this interview up. It's been thank you, Doug. So yeah, and he says Steel Rhino kicks ass.
yeah,
So you got a massive ringing endorsement there from Dangerous Doug.
yeah. I know. He's a really big fan.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, thanks Doug for setting up the interview. Yeah. So if you've got any questions for Mike, ask away. Because I will be asking, this will be my last question. Any advice for people who want to become a musician?
Yeah, it's just go for it. Um, People has always said to me like, yeah, but you're the drummer, you can't do anything. You just sit in the back and you can shut the fuck up almost. But yeah, just go for it. I took my took my ideas and made a killer album with some friends, and the Steel Rhino saga still lives on. So yeah, just go for it. And if you believe in it, just do it.
Yeah. Doug has asked. I think we sort of covered this earlier, but Doug has asked. Let me see. Doug has asked, when is Steel Rhino coming to the US?
Yeah, who knows? Doggy, you need to fix some gigs. No, but yeah, maybe next year. Who knows? I can't say anything, but we're working on something. Hopefully, like I said before, Steel Rhino has some hype on the West Coast and the East Coast, so in America. So I'm hoping that it's possible. Uh, right now, it's like really hard to come and play in United States with the visas and all that for artist visa and all that. But yeah, who knows? Let the bidding begin.
Yeah, he has. Doug's turned around and said, and I know for the well, give Doug a challenge. He would sort it out.
Yeah,
He says, "I
I
will
know,
work
I
on
know,
it."
I know.
So yeah, put it this way, I learned that. I learned that earlier on when I said, "Yeah, I'm free. If you want, if anybody wants to do a interview with us," and he says, "Wait 1 minute, challenge accepted." And he said, and here we are, uh, but an hour later. So yeah, so yeah, he says, yeah, well, basically he says, uh, he, he says also Mick is the drummer for Bye Bang. Shh,
Yeah,
lol.
yeah, I am. I am the
Yeah.
drummer from my band also.
He, yeah. Doug also asked, uh, what age did Mick start playing drums?
Good question. I'm not really sure actually. I'm like, what am I? I'm 34 right now. I think I was like maybe 12, 13, maybe 14, maybe. I don't know, but somewhere there.
Yeah.
And it's really fun on yeah, because I like, yeah, because I got the kit from my grandpa's, like I said earlier, and then I got a newer kit some years later, and then I was like, okay, I need a double bass drum because it's cooler. So I think my dad gave me a double bass drum, or if I bought it myself on yeah, on some yeah, on a music store, and then I had it in my bedroom, the double bass kit, and played every time my parents was sleeping. So yeah, it was a yeah, it wasn't really good. It was yeah, but yeah, yeah, it was cool. It was cool, and it's still cool to play the drums. I really love the drums. I bought myself a DW from some month ago, and yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome to have uh, a good kit, a good drum kit.
Yeah. Yeah. Doug also asked,
Doug
he
is on
asks,
fire right now.
what? Yeah. Why did you choose drums?
Yeah, why not? Because everybody else plays the guitar or sing. No, no, no. But yeah, it's a good question. I don't know really. It was I was like, I think I was like asking or something like that, because in Sweden is before, when you were like playing for the yeah, it's like community music school or like that, uh, and is then it was like you need to start playing the flute, and then you could choose whatever instrument you wanted. But when I was at the age where I could start with the music, it was like, yeah, you can choose whatever instrument you want. Uh, and I thought the drums was the coolest to hit everything. The guitar, I tried some guitars, but yeah, I can play like Smoke on the Waters and Run to the Hills. That's it. And maybe some Manowar, yeah, Manowar songs or maybe like that. But it's the drums has stuck on me. So yeah, I have too many drums right now. I have yeah, I've sold some drums right now, but I have like five double bass drum kit standing everywhere. So yeah, I'm a total freak on drums right now. So that's why.
Yeah, we sort of like answered this question earlier, but Doug's asked, who is your all-time favorite band, favorite drummer?
Yeah, right now, if I say from this time right now, a favorite band where I, it's pretty hard because I don't have any favorite band right now. It's pretty much I I listen to a lot of music, and it can be from anything to whatever. I listen to Avantasia and Manowar and a lot of power metal bands. I don't know why, but it's I have been stuck in power metal swamp right now. Uh, but I listen, yeah, I listen to Kiss sometimes, the older stuff. Uh, But yeah, it's pretty bit mixed what I'm listening to. But right now it's a German power metal. Uh, and favorite drummer, yeah, it's hard there also. Uh, but yeah, Scott Columbus from Manowar, who died some years ago. Uh, he was a beast, and Mike Tirana is awesome also, the former English drummer. It's a lot of drummers I check. I like Scott Travis from Judas Priest and Mike Portnoy, but not yeah, yeah, some parts. Yeah, and of course Eric Singer from Kiss. He's when I play, it's a lot of Eric Singer stuff and Tommy Lee stuff. So yeah, it's a big mix of drummers and bands.
Yeah, he's Doug's agreeing, saying man of war. Mick is the man of many, and he's saying like yeah, he's got uh, kiss in the chat. So he's liking your choices there.
Yeah. I know that the dog is a real Kiss fan, so yeah, he's a really Kiss nerd.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So unless anybody else got any questions, but I think I might. Is Doug said, "Thank you for answering my questions, Mick."
No problem.
So yeah. Anyway, Mick, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank
Absolute
you.
pleasure
Yeah,
for coming on and doing this impromptu interview. It's yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure. Absolute
thank you,
pleasure.
man. It was fun to do it.
So yeah, oh, yeah, it was yeah. So yeah, go check out Steel Rhino over on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. So yeah, go check them out. So uh, yeah, thank you again. Thank you so much, Mick, for coming on
Thank
and
you.
doing this.